to episode 59. I hope that's right. If that's not right, fuck you, dude.
359, damn shorty fine, episode 59.
Nice. So what's your name?
Jacob,
Okay, tell them all 7 names.
Big Baby, Raptor, Slice Dice, G Money. Most people know me by Cody.
I'll call him Cody for the day. But Cody, how are you? So what usually happens when I'm by myself is I can work all the music and stuff with my hands. But since I don't have a producer, DJ Khaled's not in the office today. So I know. I mean,
that's a deal, bro. How do you not
how do I not
freestyle on that beat?
Dude, it's hard not to. It's hard.
Catchy as hell.
Yeah, and then that's Jason in the background that says, "Oh my god."
I figured that out episode 38 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like that's when I slapped Jace one time. I was filming him.
You hit him in the nuts.
Yeah, and I hit him, and I hear, "Oh my god!" I was like, "That goes with my intro song." And I was like, "I'll put it on there." But what I want to do is eventually add in more songs.
Yeah.
Or I mean, more people talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how he goes, "Oh my god," then add in something Steve said funny or Cole when he was here, or just add in just funny shit and just have.
That man doesn't even know it, and he could be the next Little John.
Jace?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Think about it.
What do you mean it's outrageous? Because you can't, if you want to be Little John, you can't you can't expand it too far. You got to keep it succinct and in order. And that's what Jace is. He's like.
Have you ever listened to an interview with Little John?
Yeah. What?
But like a real one, not Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
So I was watching that Hip Hop Evolution. I know I keep talking about it, but it's really good. And
wait,
he's a freaking nerd, man.
Lil Jon?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't watched the interview with him in probably.
He's white as hell.
Wow. Well, we're gonna get canceled here.
No offense.
So is that offense to white people or black people who act white or
anybody that's offended? I don't think it's that offensive.
White cisgendered males are the worst. Get them out of here.
What?
White cisgendered males.
What does that mean?
That means you're privileged. You're white.
Mm-hmm.
You have everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
And you're white. And you're a male.
Does it make it worse if you're aware of all those things? We have a guest caller. It's like the Steve Harvey show.
B&B Accounting, this is Trenton. How can I help you? She's at the other one. Do you have her number? Yeah, I got her number. Yeah, she should be. I don't think she has a lot of meetings today.
Late night when I need you.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's very professional.
Hey, not a problem. Have a good day, man.
Call back anytime.
And that's what you call a businessman.
Yeah, multitasking.
Dude, did you hear that phone call though? It's like, beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, I didn't. It's been so long since I heard a normal phone. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
it was in my hand. I didn't know it was in my hand.
He said, "Oh, that's a phone." You over here looking at a digital thing.
I'm trying to turn the TV on.
Speaking of which, we can't forget about the intro. So what I'm gonna do today, we're about to be mad fake. I'm about to be fake Shelton.
Sure. Yep, that was funny. I like it.
You gotta throw one out there.
I'm gonna be Gwensta not funny. Thank you.
Oh, that's what I like. That's why I invite these people in my life because of the stuff like that. How'd you pull that one out?
My ass.
He does that a lot.
Straight from the lower abdomen.
Okay, so we're gonna be fake, right?
Yep.
What I'm gonna do is we're gonna act like so my intro's about 14, 15 seconds. We're just gonna be vibing, act like we're just dancing to music, and in post I'm gonna slip in the music. So in post it'll look like there's music.
Yep.
And we're just gonna be faking it, and then when the beat drops, we're gonna and I'll throw the beat at that point. It'll be all good, right?
Yeah.
You know how my intro is. Yeah, but I'm saying, you know how that I can really hear that while I'm. Maybe we should just have you do it.
I know. I get stuck in my head.
So I kind of want to listen to it now.
Oh my god! Yep, that's pretty good. Good stuff.
Okay, so we're going to be vibing. So DJ Khaled, please go ahead and throw that beat on us.
Spin that shit.
All right, I think it's right. All right, beat coming.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you, DJ Khaled. We're already 7 minutes in, man.
Yep.
Time flies when you have man, I wish I could have had. I was wanting to have a better guest on, but you'll do this time.
Thanks.
Okay, so Hip Hop Evolution. What was your 5-star rating of it?
It was pretty good. Honestly, I didn't know a lot about the older artists.
You mean like when we were kids, like 90s, or even?
No, I knew the 90s. You know what I mean? I was excited when it got to the 90s era because it started talking about like MC Hammer,
right?
like
Yeah,
Ice-T.
That's like early 90s,
and like Snoop Dogg.
Dude, Ice-T was a thug back in the day. Now he's a cop.
He was the first person to put out trap music in LA. Very first.
Isn't that insane?
I had no idea. I thought he just busted guys on NCSI or whatever the hell it is.
I thought he was on LAPD.
Might have been.
Well, pop one in the ass. We got guns and shit.
Yeah. Do you see where somebody was on there and they were talking about saying he was a faker? And, told him to arrest somebody. He said, "Thanks for watching my show, bitch." This guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's definitely. It's funny to listen to like people like that. Ice-T had to be a troll. Like he was a troll. Like people like him were trolls before. Like back in the day.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice had to be a troll.
I almost feel like anybody that's a rapper wasn't as hard as they say they are, though.
I
Because
totally
they
agree
wouldn't
with
be
that.
a rapper.
Dude, when I was a Captain D's employee, I wasn't even the hardest Captain D's employee out there. I was just
Yeah.
like, I'm just kind of doing it because they pay me, and I'm putting on an image when I'm there.
If you're really out there and you're flipping burgers and making that dime every day, you ain't got time to be rapping about it.
Exactly, and it's not smart too.
No.
It's like I shot 2 people in the club tonight. Cops are like, I think he shot 2 people in the club.
Yeah, we should investigate.
And
that.
he's like that Dave Chappelle skit where it's like,
Bad thing.
he's like, April 4th, I shot 2 guys. Like on the rap, he's rapping over a beat. He said, I shot 2 guys, stabbed 1 woman, kicked a baby, fuck Slim Shady, got the rabies. Where's your lady?
Hey, did you see where Slim Shady performed at, I think it was the Grammys or something? It was the first time he performed on that stage since 2002. I'm not a big Slim Shady fan. I think he whines a lot, but guy's pretty great. He's got bars. I got to give him that.
I listened to yesterday, Lose Yourself, because I told you about that. I finally subscribed to a music app, and I was just like, I bit the bullet. I was like, I'm tired of listening to the same 30 songs, and then I look up a song that you can't listen to it. You got to upgrade. I'm like, fine, you won.
Yeah.
You won. I did it, right?
Yeah.
And then Lose Yourself came on is where I'm going with this, and I was like, dude, he had a message in there. He is. Hey man, why are you looking around like that?
What was up there?
What? Okay, so are you impressed about? I know it's kind of crammed in here, but are you kind of impressed like the lighting and the whole?
It's very vibrant. I feel like I can breathe. I can be myself in this area. It's very cool. I've never had a mic in my mouth like this. It's really close.
I'll tell you what.
Edit that out. That sounded kind of gay.
This is no holds barred. Nothing gets edited out here, buddy.
Okay.
Especially until that red dot goes off and we have to restart it.
When I said mic in my mouth, I didn't mean it gay.
What's wrong with being gay, Cody? You're coming in here very. You came in here talking about the blacks at first.
I'm from Western Kentucky. It's hard to not be kind of messed up.
You came in here spitting fire about the blacks on your lawn this morning.
I did not. But you know what? My damn neighbor, he lets his dog shit in my
Your
yard
neighbor's a black
all
guy.
the time. That has nothing to do with it. The problem is his damn little dog shits in my yard every time. And the guy tries to stop him. But
Hey, wait, he's like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop it.
Exactly. He'll holler at the dog. If you really want to stop that dog from taking a shit in my yard, you'll get a leash. You know who you
That's
are.
an analogy.
Yeah. If you're one of the 5 subscribers, you better get your
Bro,
dog.
have you not been looking?
Yep.
He's coming in here insulting me. I got 7 now.
Jesus Christ. It's about to take off to 10 after this episode. Holla at your boy.
Speaking of which, go ahead and plug your Instagram or whatever you get on Snapchat in case somebody wants to attack you for being racist. I hate blacks _107.
Cody Carter on MySpace.
You mean put your MySpace up there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Do
But
that.
I wanted you in here. I'm glad. He's one of the guys that I was like, he would make fun of me for doing that. And but once you found out and you seemed excited, I was like, oh, now I gotta have it. I think it's important because, like Joe always says on his podcast, he says like you can get into a conversation and really like focus. We're not looking at our phones and all that. That's the whole premise behind it.
Yeah. I think the biggest concern for me coming into this whole thing,
Not being funny.
well, no. I hope my fat ass doesn't get caught breathing heavy on the mic.
You heard me.
'Cause that's a thing.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard me. And like, I'll get to rambling, and sometimes I'll try to move it away for a second and catch my breath real quick. Hey, man, the listeners out there, if you're on audio, how are you? How's it going? You driving to work? Watch out for that skunk!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. That was scary.
They almost hit a skunk. I hit a
Yeah.
skunk the other night at 3 a.m.
You know what got me?
What?
The one where you said there was a cop behind me.
What?
I dead ass turned around and looked to see if there was a cop behind me.
I forget what episode was that.
I don't know. 54.
Oh, what I say? I was like, "What are you driving down the road? There's a cop behind you."
Yep. That was pretty scary.
That's funny. I never thought. I always wondered, like, because I told you my Aunt Tammy. Did I tell you my aunts found out about this?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, my mom told them, I guess, and they came in at a bad episode.
Mm.
I had a video of a girl talking about dildos
Mm.
on there, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I was laughing. It was funny.
Sounds bad.
Well, it does. Yeah, it was bad, and you
Bad
don't want.
good.
Yeah, you don't want your aunt in there on that conversation.
No. I have an Aunt Karen. She's a bitch. You know you are.
What if? I'm gonna put that part in the best stuff after this episode. Karen, you're a bitch.
Yeah, you can add her.
He's throwing names under the bus.
Yep.
You would be the famous guy.
Shots fired.
You'd be the famous guy coming in here starting all kinds of. You're like Orlando Brown that said Nick Cannon gave him a blowjob.
I'm like Joe Budden in any Today rapper. That guy hates on everybody for no reason.
It's funny how racist you are, but you also like rap.
It's because I went to an all-black middle school and then I went to a southern high school. I'm a little conflicted.
Yeah, you're like me, man.
Yeah.
It's like, what do I be today?
Yep.
It's like, I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, anybody can say any. I've heard it all. My great-grandmother was racist. Alfie, you were a bitch.
Add her. Dude.
At R.I.P.
Shots fired.
Hey, okay, so this somebody was telling. Okay, I need to finish 2 thoughts. Okay, don't let me forget the other thought.
Okay.
But what was I talking about
Your 2 thoughts.
before that? Before
Don't
I
forget
brought
the
up my
other thought.
grandma being oh, I was telling somebody that anybody can say anything to me in the world. I don't care. I've heard it all. You can't affect me. You can't make me mad. You can, except that Cincinnati thing was different. Okay, I was caught up in some situations, but. What I'm saying is, you can say anything to me as far as looking white and being mixed and all that. I don't care. But you bring up 3rd grade. You bring up failing 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a rat pack.
That was a hard year. And I'm not saying that because I failed because I passed it.
Oh, did you?
But if there was like a ballot for people to vote in what grade they failed, it would be 3rd grade.
But also, you don't give a kid a PlayStation and tell him to take it home and play and do Hooked on Phonics.
Yeah.
I was
You're
out here
absolutely
playing
right.
Space Jam.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be doing Hooked on Phonics when you? Also, I couldn't read good. You know, this should have been my mom should have had an alert if they had messaging like an Amber Alert. It's like it's raining. It's about to flood. If they had an alert like, hey, your kid's dumb as fuck. She would have got one. She should have saw the sign that I went to the chicken. There used to be a chicken video. Nobody ever remembers it.
Yeah.
There used to be a chicken video over on the other side of the
circus video.
but it's on the other side of the railroad tracks thing, the little bridge.
Yeah.
And
R.I.P. to video stores too.
oh yeah, man, that's just R.I.P.
Blockbuster and
man.
everything.
Talk about where was you when that went down?
Class probably. I don't know.
It was always in class.
Yeah.
But
Wasn't in the gym.
chicken
shooting.
video, I went in there 4 times in a row, couldn't read good, and got the same game. And I
On
get
purpose?
not on purpose. I got home like this game looks cool. Get home and play it. I'm like, damn it.
It's the same game I had last week, Mom. What the fuck? You know what I like to do? in my regular life to make things real funny when I get mad, I refer to Mike Epps in that one stand-up where he's like, "Fuck you, Mom. You and Dad are fucking dead."
Talking about white kids.
Yeah, he says, "Little Timmy, what are you doing in the garage?" "Don't worry about it, Mom. Building a bomb. You and Dad are gonna be fucking dead."
It sounds like James. Oh, too soon.
James Old. Oh shit! Name dropping. Adam.
Yeah, nobody knows. It's not like we're from fucking.
He's probably in a federal prison right now.
Dude, you can't come in here dropping names. You're also. I see your ploy. You're not funny, so you're like, I'm gonna stir some drama.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about starting a Facebook and just doing this, kind of like what Joe Rogan does, like have guests on. I want to have my ex-girlfriend on. I want to have people that's been throughout my life be like, you know, like think about somebody had beef. I didn't really have beef with people in high school. So that's one guy.
I did.
Who'd you have beef with in high school?
B-Rye.
Who?
B-Rye.
Who's that? Be right back.
B-Rye Stan.
Oh, yeah, that's a good guess.
Yep.
Why'd you drop that ball against Browning Springs, 8th grade year?
Yeah, you let us win, you fuck.
You
Cut your ponytail.
You remember when Steve ran into you? He's like, I got bronchitis.
Yeah. I did have bronchitis.
That's a good day to have bronchitis.
It's a bad day to have bronchitis.
That's twice. The last time I had a guest on, I brought on.
Bronchitis?
Yeah.
Call you LeBronchitis.
I thought you didn't watch that.
I watch all of them. I'm a big fan. I'm one of the 7 subscribers.
Dude, you know what made me mad? I had 6 subscribers for like a month. Then it went back to 5. I was like, who the fuck?
That's fucked up. Their account probably got deleted for being inactive.
Yeah, well, I had 2 on there at one time.
You had 2 accounts following your own. Don't tell people that.
I mean, we're being honest here. Nobody's watching, right?
I will be. And you will be twice.
I know, I'll just get the notification
And
twice.
then your Aunt Tammy will be.
Hey, man, you don't come in. I'm tired. I'm getting so insulted on my own shit.
This is too much. You know what I hate about myself the most? When I laugh at my own jokes.
No,
That's
dude,
bullshit.
I think that's cool. I really like that.
I do it a lot.
I don't. Okay, you do it. Okay, that's obsessive. You do it a lot.
Yeah.
You can do it one here and there.
Yeah.
But if you're like, oh, what are you, a whore? And
Stop.
you're like, oh, I'm so funny. I just hate.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of people who are all about themselves. Like being a person who is self-critical. Like I just do shit, and I'm like, you've got to be the dumbest motherfucker I know. And like if
Yeah.
I didn't like you in a day, I could leave. That's
Yeah.
what pisses me off. But when it comes to you, like when you're in your brain,
Yeah.
you're like, I can't go have a beer without this guy. He's got to come.
Yeah.
He's got to go with me.
It's like if you work out, that's cool. Work out.
Yeah, right.
Don't post about it every day and then complain
Especially-
when people tell you that you post it every day.
Especially if I saw this thing. Steve's wife posted this thing yesterday that said it's cool to go to the gym, but if you don't take care of your mental state, it really
Yeah.
doesn't matter. And I was like, preach.
Yeah.
And I
That's more deep than I was going with it. That's actually a good point. And that's like when people take videos of themselves giving money to homeless people.
Oh my gosh, dude, that is so.
That is a huge pet peeve, man.
Like there's videos that go viral of just people like rich guys giving people $100, which is good for the homeless guy. He ends up with $100.
Yeah. Then I'm mad because I gave him a view.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm on the verge of tears because the homeless guy got $100, but I got to deal with this fucking douchebag who
Yeah.
whatever. It's not important at all. But where I was going that's why I get scared about doing this. I get real nervous because I'm like, I don't want people to think I want the attention.
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoy doing this.
Well, I would assume that you don't because I didn't know you were doing podcasts till like 2 weeks ago.
And I'm almost 60 episodes in. But also, I wanted to.
Thanks a lot, Dick.
Well, I didn't want y'all to make fun of me. I really didn't.
I can understand that.
I mean, I guess I'm too old to be. You know, that's what I thought as growing up as a man. I thought one day I'll have it figured out where I won't feel the same emotions I did when I was younger. Like I'll have my anger figured out.
Yeah.
I'll have why all this bullshit figured out. But I'm beginning to think, like Joe Rogan had a good joke. He said, I didn't know I was a man until I was in the grocery store line, and the cashier said, "Thank you, sir." And I was like, "I'm a sir?"
Damn.
What?
Yeah.
That's the whole idea of why I was like. And plus, you see, like we're saying, like you see people post about, "Oh, I've been at the gym. I wouldn't date a girl that's like this or like that, or my future girlfriend's gonna love me like this because I do bicep curls every day."
Yeah.
And it's like, and that's why I don't want to get confused with that. You better.
Hello.
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty. You
Right.
should have received
Dude, get
something
into the
mail
call.
about your car's
Get into the
extended
call.
warranty. Since we have not gotten a response, we are giving you a final courtesy call before we
Talk
close
to
out
it.
your
We want to talk to
file.
an attendant.
Press 1 to speak with someone
Yeah, let's talk to
responsible for
somebody.
extending or reinstating your car's warranty. Again, press 1 to speak with a warranty specialist.
Let's talk to somebody.
Press 2 to be removed.
Oh, I could have been removed.
National Dealer Service. What is the year, make, and model of your car?
Make it up.
I have a 2008 Fiat.
With floor mats.
And what is the model?
A Model S.
Ask him if it's been down to the river.
Oh, he knew I was lying.
He hung up.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna be part of your podcast.
Yeah, he knows he's about to go viral like a minstrel.
Vitamin.
I was about to really kick you off stage. But what I was gonna say, pertaining to you, I can't fucking stand you, man.
Yeah. I can't stand myself.
Right?
You should meet my fiance. Yep. I think she hates me.
Wait, what does that mean?
What? Oh,
He said,
if you don't like me, you should meet her. She really doesn't like me. But for some reason, I don't know, it's so conflicting. People are conflicting. The fact that you can find somebody in the world and live with them for the rest of your life, that is difficult.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. But also, it's relationships bug me because when we're together, like heterosexual friends, right?
I'm not gay.
Okay, I wasn't saying that's homosexual, dog.
What's heterosexual?
That means we're straight.
Oh, dude, I'm heterosexual as fuck. Yeah.
Found it.
All right.
Found it, brother. Heterosexual pounding.
Heterosexual pounding in this mug.
But when we hang out, like we've been hanging out for years now. Hated you freshman year. We should probably talk about that
I
one.
don't want to talk about it.
But so we've been hanging out a long time, and we've probably been in 5 disagreements, and they're never gotten to the level of full-fledged argument. And they're always stupid ones. They're always like, "Did you drink my last Bud Light? Did you?
Probably did.
I just always like. There's certain people from home that I could never talk to again for sure, but there's a few that I'm like, yeah. It's because the idea of what are you gonna say? You just gonna name drop?
No, I have this condition where sometimes I get out of breath because I'm a little bit obese, so I have to take deep
What's your
breaths,
BMI?
get oxygen. Huh?
What's your BMI?
Through the roof.
You sound like a basketball player talking about hey, how can you jump
Yeah.
through the roof?
I'm not too confident a lot, but my BMI is out of this world.
Got the whole world in my BMI.
I was thinking to spice it up on the podcast, we could have a joke of the day.
What is it?
My diet.
Bro, you really have thought about this.
Yeah, what is that comedian that they made fun of on Comedy Central? And he was actually a magician. I can't think of his name. It was like
Al
Dave
Magical?
something or something like that. He was real weird. He had like a pencil mustache. But anyways, I always on those episodes, this is how I feel like he would say like a punchline or he'd do a magic trick and he'd be like, abracadabra, bitch. And he has to stare at the camera. Not used to being on camera. I feel like that's what I should do.
Yeah, you could totally do, but make sure you look at the lens and not the side thing. Because when you look at the side thing, it makes you look weird when you look back at the video. Because you're not looking at the lens, so it doesn't feel like you're looking at the people watching.
I'm looking past the people right now.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Have you been doing that the whole time?
I just been checking to make sure that red light's on.
Yeah, we really need to start this over. So, oh gosh, I think say something to the people. Okay, we're good. Remember you got me fired from a job? Lowe's.
It was worth it. I got fired from that job too. I mean, not the same place, but I got fired from Lowe's too.
We both worked at Lowe's, different Lowe's, same store.
Yeah.
Same company, different.
Yeah,
location.
same company, different location.
So we went to Florida,
I'm gonna sit up a little bit.
which
I
I
sit up straight.
yeah, that's what I need to do too. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you.
Too comfy.
I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you, but I really enjoyed that trip. Even though I got fired, I was kind of upset about that.
Down for the pressure.
And to worse, I'm like an ex-boyfriend, like a terrible ex-boyfriend. You know how you break up with somebody,
Yeah.
and then they won't let it happen. They're like, no. I showed up to Lowe's the next day. I checked my schedule. It was like, I said I was supposed to be there at 10. I'm showing up. They're like, sorry, bud.
It's too late.
It's too late to apologize.
Can't undo what you've done.
Yeah, you really messed up. It's like I was like ignored my girlfriend for 2 days and went to Florida and came back and she was gone. I was like, what the fuck?
Lowe's is unlike any other company too, because they are just like a girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you show up 2 minutes later, they're like, where were you with some bitch? He's out there with some bitch.
I told you had 7 minutes before or after the hour to clock in with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So have I told you the story of how I lost my job?
Let's hear it.
We know how you lost your job.
Well,
You know how lost my job?
let me explain to them how I lost mine.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
but I just lost mine because I went on vacation with him. I'm pretty sure I said it before. I went on vacation with him to Florida with his family. Guy was supposed to work for me for 3 days, like the weekends, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And he's like, cool, I got it. He quits the day before he's supposed to work my days while I'm in Florida with him. And doesn't show up. And I come back to work and they're like, dog, you was a no call, no show, all that bullshit. And at that point, I was a no call, no show until I showed up. Then they were like, you're fired. So I really would have quit if I would have never went back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now I can't work there for
They
4
didn't
more
give you
years.
the choice to do that.
Right. And then the guy who happens to be black that you hate, right?
No.
Wait, what?
I accept all color. Black, purple, yellow,
Green?
brown. Oh, shit. Damn it. I keep saying colors are real people. Yellow. Tango.
Tango? What color is tango?
That's a flavor. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused. Grape. No, shit. Purple.
Okay, now, like, that's how I got fired. So, Lowe's, holler at your boy. I feel like now, like, if Lowe's came back, they'd be like, oh, he's hot now. We want him back on the team.
Yeah.
He looked good in a red vest. I'd see him back out there. I've been working my back muscles, been loading mulch. He could load some mulch, some concrete.
He could load
We
60
could use
bags.
him. Yeah, he messed up in the past. And I'm like, no. I put my foot down. I tried getting a job at Home Depot just out of spite.
So I was a young man. I was working at Lowe's.
He was a young gay man
That's
working
my-
at Lowe's.
I was a heterosexual man.
Did you just learn that word today?
Yes. 15 minutes ago. It was my second ever job. I was working fast food before that. So I was fucking ready to get it at a real job, at a real store, earning some hard-earned money. And I worked my way to the delivery crew. Love that job. Shout out to that crew. I still talk to everybody I worked with at that place.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
That's
the
like-
fact, like how you even that one time we went to eat with all y'all. I had
Yeah.
a blast. I was
Like-
kind of iffy about it. I was like, these are some great. And that's when I was working at Lowe's still in Lexington.
Yeah.
So it was like, I understand.
It's been 6 years, and I still talk to the same guys, the same group of guys.
You don't do that with employees.
No. Like, it's weird. But anyways, so a week before I got fired, one of the good buddies that I worked with sent a group text to everybody and said that it was the end. Basically, the boss had gone off on him about something. They got into an argument, and they fired him. So everybody was real upset about it. And we found out later on the day, he was like, hey, guys, JK. And we're like, oh, that's messed up. You know what I mean? It's like a week later, I'm like, all right, I'm going to get him back. So I sent a text to the group text. And I'm like, hey, guys, basically, boss just doesn't want me around anymore, getting rid of me. And just to show you how tight this group of guys were, they were so upset when I came into work the next day after they thought I was fired. they had been going off on the plant manager and like threatening to quit their own jobs. Like apparently my supervisor was up all night talking to his wife about it, like did not get sleep. And the plant manager didn't like that I made him look like a piece of shit. Wasn't my intentions. Sent me out on a regular day. I get back at the end of the day, calls me in the office. Hey, I just have been looking through your records and it looks like you've been tardy one too many times. I'm going to have to terminate you.
I didn't know that's how it went down.
Yeah, he was basically just salty because I made him look like a piece of shit. Not meaning to. It was supposed to be a joke. When he did it, it was funny. When I did it, apparently people just love me.
Well, I didn't know that it came down to they went back. Dude, that is the definition of what our culture is now. That's cancel culture. That's going back to your past and you bringing up old shit.
Yeah.
And you're gonna cancel me?
I thought it was a joke. You know,
Yeah,
I thought he was
yeah.
trying to get me back. I was
Yeah.
like, I walked out, I was cool as hell. And then I got to my car and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Ain't nobody coming out.
Yeah, I was like, hey, where's that? Hey, what's up? Hey, good one, guys.
And-
Good one. Yeah.
And I text all the guys that I work with, tell them, all right, I really am fired. And they don't believe me because I already told a joke about it.
So you're going home mid-shift in the day.
Yeah.
Is this when you were a delivery driver?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
So were you like about to leave on the route or?
No, it was at the end of the day. They let me
Oh,
work
they
a
let
whole
you work
day.
on. Dude, that is the definition of like, if I die, it better be on the way to work.
Right?
If it's on the way home, I'm like, I'm good. Or like, it's gonna be my luck. It'll be a Friday on the way home.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday in my case, but on the way home, I got 2 days off. You know, got a planned bus. I always have a bus in mind for some reason.
You ever think about how much time you sit around worrying about money? But like, you have to.
Right.
But it's almost like some days I'm like, no, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to go live free.
Yeah.
I'm going to like ride trains around
Yeah.
America
What-
and spread STDs and get coronavirus.
Wait, are you saying
And
what?
what?
You said you're gonna spread STDs. I heard that.
I didn't say that.
You didn't
I
say
said
that.
I'm going to learn my ABCs. It's been a long dream for me to learn my ABCs. I
If
want to
you
become an
were-
educator.
All right, if you were an STD, what would you be?
Syphilis.
I'd be syphilis. Do you know every koala bear 100% rate has syphilis?
Did you know that wombats shit cubes?
I did.
I just learned that the other day.
Yeah,
I think you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty. Oh, dude, I do have a fact that I tell random people. Did you know that a giraffe, if it trips, it will die? Because its neck is so long, it will break. And if that's not how it happens, it won't be able to get back up. Lions, when they're hunting giraffes, they literally try to trip them.
Could you imagine having one failure that'll kill you? And it's if you fall, you're
Yeah.
walking around here like I'd be trembling, dude. Walking around, I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I've had some fucking Bambi legs.
You'd be nervous, and then people would still be going ice skating and doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
That-
1 week fresh out the womb, I'm dead because I tripped. Forgot to tie my shoes. What the fuck?
You remember, speaking of tripping, you remember your mom fell down the stairs?
Yeah.
I just fell down the stairs, you guys.
Dad's response: someone call life alert.
Oh
Damn,
man.
I hope I can be like that one day.
Oh yeah, I think you will be. That'd be funny. But where I was going was, what STD? You said syphilis, right?
Yeah.
I would be herpes for sure, cause I feel like I could come in and bring the fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that goes around more often. So
Yeah. And I travel a lot.
yeah, that makes sense. I just like syphilis because it sounds like a cool word.
Spell it.
SY, syphilis. Syphilis.
Syphilis.
Hey, you remember this one guy we went to high school with freshman year? His name is Joe. I'm not going to say his last
Oh
name.
my god.
Tell me how this man goes through an entire summer camp, 2-a-days, and has a list. And then 2 months later comes to school and it's gone. I don't know if that was like an attention-seeking thing or he just got some fucking...
Well,
I don't know.
I think there's ways
That's
to.
cool if it is.
Maybe he stopped drinking so much pop.
Maybe.
Is it? Maybe he's got too much saliva.
You know, the noise it makes
Did I
him
tell you
go,
my joke I made up? I
What?
told you my knock knock joke I made up, didn't I?
No.
What does a snake call his past?
I don't know.
History.
I love history.
What? Tell me the one thing you know about history. This conversation is history. Have a good night, you guys. Wait, I have a slam poetry off the top of your dome. Carrots, go.
Carrots or orange.
Mm-hmm.
I like oranges too.
Yeah.
Just like you. They're
Whoa.
round as fuck. Put it in her butt. Am I rapping or am I?
It's slam
poetry?
Let me go first.
I don't know what
Let me
slam
go
poetry
first.
is. I
Give
need
me a topic.
definition first.
You just say a word, heart stern.
Yeah.
Then you say 3 or 4 after that. Then you say another stern word.
Watch.
Watch on my wrist. I'm about to clock out for the night. Wake up in the morning. Get a kite. All night. I tell you what, I need a Sprite.
Oh my god.
She looked at me. She was white.
Racist. I don't think it's racist. I think it's being aware of your surroundings.
I think exactly. Like, if you're playing basketball and there's a black guy on the court, you got to be aware he might be a little bit faster.
You got to be aware that you're picking him first.
Hashtag racism.
I'm sorry, man. This is like a guy I
Well,
work with.
we can't get canceled, so it doesn't really matter because we really. I mean, what am I going to do? We need to kill. Dude, what if that's how it went viral? Is you come over here and say the black jokes, and then nobody knew I was half black? They're like,
No.
oh, that'd look bad.
Man, the older I get, the more people I talk to, and the more I get around and just discover different people, the more I realize that,
We're all the same.
no,
Well, okay.
maybe I am slightly racist and slightly homophobic, but isn't everybody a little bit? I mean,
Yeah.
come on. Can't we be honest for once and just admit that everybody has their bias, whether they like it or not? It's just the way that they were raised or wired. I don't know.
Yeah, because we, especially our generation growing up from the
Yeah.
older generation, we've heard some things.
It's like the guy I work with, I call him a partner, but I got to stop saying that because it sounds
'cause
gay.
Now we're in the homosexual section of the podcast.
You're either gay or you're detectives, and we are neither. So,
If you're partners.
I'm just gonna say the guy that has the same job title as me. That
Is
I
this
work
the guy
with
you
side by
blew?
side.
Didn't you blow him once, twice?
No, maybe blew him off. I didn't want to hang out with him.
Where'd you blow? Behind a dumpster, right?
Fuck you, Marcus. If you're watching this, fuck you.
It was once, and you were out of line. I know.
We are so racist on a daily basis towards each other.
And
he
he-
has made me hate Hank Williams Jr. because every time I walk in a fucking room, he plays Country Boy Can't Survive.
Just out of spite.
Yes. And now I can't hear that fucking song without thinking about him.
And what do you do to him? What do you play? Tupac?
No, I'll just... like, he got mad as fuck at me because I told him Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Hold on, it's my mom.
Hey, Gracie.
Yeah, hello? It's going great. All right. Love you too.
I
Bye.
love you, Pookie Bear.
I'm going to get fired from this job.
This is a job?
Yeah.
Oh, God, why am I here?
She'll never see it.
It's
She
my
doesn't
day
know.
off.
She doesn't know I do this. Nobody in my family knows I do this. But back to racism. So I understand what it's not necessarily that you hate anybody. You just know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like if you go to KFC, you're gonna see a lot of white people. You go to Popeyes.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to say it? I'm not going to say it.
Say what?
I'm a little racist, not a lot.
Wait.
Jesus. That was a setup.
Set up for what?
That was
For
a
what?
grade A setup.
For what?
You try to put me out in these streets like that.
But
I'm down with OPP.
on topic of KFC, tell the people why they should not go.
Don't
to
go to KFC. Do not go to KFC.
Wait, is this location based or any of them?
This is no. Just fuck it. Don't go to KFC because I can't promise anything. Okay, don't do it. I worked in a correctional facility for a couple years, and it seems like, I don't know if it's everywhere, but at least in our hometown where I work, KFC is like a halfway house for dudes that shit on themselves and smear it on walls. So if you want some shitty chicken,
Hey,
go to KFC.
You know what that reminds me? I'll fart in your mouth, Ray. I'll shit on these walls, Ray.
Yeah, get it, Brandon. Brandy.
But
Why is Brendan the white version of Brandon?
Brendan
Brendan.
is the white version of Brandon.
Yeah. Like
Is
it
Brandon
could,
a black
it could
guy's
probably be
name?
spelled the same way, but you gotta say Brendan if they're white.
I don't really like that name necessarily.
I don't either. It sounds like fucking what's his name?
Fucking guys, what'd you say?
Malabute.
Malibu's Most Wanted?
No,
B-Rab?
Jamie. Whatever the hell his name is.
Jamie Kennedy?
B-Rabbit.
Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah.
What about him? Oh, you don't like the name Jamie for a dude?
No, I'm just Brendan sounds like a white dude name.
That wasn't his name in that, was it?
No, I'm just talking about Brendan.
Oh, B-Rad, that was Brandon, I guess.
Is it Brendan?
That would make so much
That makes sense. Oh my
B-Rad, that's Brad.
crazy. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. Or is
your-
it what? No, I don't know. Yeah. Mm?
I never even thought about that.
Me
What's
either.
your favorite scene in that movie? I can tell you mine right now. When he was
What?
robbing the store, the Asians, the gas station,
Yeah.
and he's like, my emergency stash, and he paid for it. And then he's like, hey, this is all a joke. And he's like, yeah, I'll kill all y'all in there. He's like, you did it? He said, yeah, I did it. He said, you down? He said, don't do it, bloodbath. I'm gonna do it, white boy.
Yeah.
Throw. Okay, I'm big into quotes. Like not like. I get so confused because I'm such a nerd, but I hate how it's presented online. I hate the online. I hate what it became. I think online is to show your creativity. I don't think it's. You shouldn't get on there and talk about dumb shit. But I love quotes. And my big thing I want to do before I pass away, or before I trip and die.
Yeah.
I
don't
want.
trip.
Michael Jordan. I'm glad I didn't.
Michael Jordan. You got a bald head. Damn, boy, you's a thick boy.
But
That's a fucking intro. You should do the thick boy thing.
say it again. And I'll put it in there.
Damn, boy, you's a thick boy.
Where should I put it?
Oh no, it's kind of gay. Don't do it now. Think about it.
Hey, it's kind of homosexual,
It's kind of borderline heterosexual.
but that's straight.
It's kind of bisexual. That's what I'm trying to say. It could go either way, man.
It's like if there's the equator, like if there's a line. What's the equilibrium point? It's like,
Hey, if you're ever planning a trip out of the country,
where are you going?
okay, I googled this because I'm getting married this year, and I was trying to find.
Hey, wait! Before we gotta stop
Sorry,
skipping
it's
over.
hard
I've just
to stay
realized,
on things.
huh?
It's hard to stick to one.
I know
thing.
it is, but okay. So I was just gonna finish my thought about
Yep.
quotes. I just like making my own quotes. I want to get in the fortune cookie business. All right, now to your thought. Do that again. Hold on. My elbow hurts. Do it again. Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck, it got on my lip.
What did?
I got it.
Oh man, I'm still embarrassed. Did I tell you what happened to me the other day?
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Well, I can talk about it with you, but I'm not gonna put it. No, I can't because my aunt might listen.
You need to do this like the Chris Hansen show and have like pedophiles on here.
I don't want to be in the same room with a pedophile.
Okay, well don't do that. Do it like the Ellen DeGeneres show and have like random people get scared.
I don't like scaring people, man.
Okay.
I want to have people
I'm
on.
running out of fucking ideas.
Dude, I would have a killer on, like a murderer, but he has to kill like a white cisgendered male. Don't want any women or kids or anything like that.
Yeah.
But say you got slit back in the parking lot, and I was like, I'll have that guy on that stabbed Cody up in the back.
Dude, Slick would be a good guest.
Who?
Slick.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude. Has he ever left Hopkins County?
I don't think he's left Arlington. I drink brown liquor. I was raised on the dairy.
You know
bitch.
what I love about him though? The first
what?
time I ever met him, I walk in, and like you know how you can't see the TV from like when you walk in the door, and I walk in, sit down, and he's watching ID channel. I'm like,
Always. Jesus Christ.
that's my shit, dude.
I got tired of smoking weed and watching ID channel. It made me paranoid thinking I was a killer.
You thought you was a killer? Did I ever tell you that one time I did smoke weed, and I was like, I could be gay. I think.
Yeah.
Like not saying that I was gay. I was just like, no, I was. It was more of a thought of like, what if I was gay? And then I went down the rabbit hole of like, am I gay?
Yeah.
I'm not really attracted to men, but how do I know I'm not? How do they know that they are when they are gay?
I scare myself when I think too much like that.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Because I think about like,
I have a bump on my sack. What?
go on, because I have one too.
Wait, I don't.
Oh, me either. think the third nut growing in there. I was blessed.
You ever Google stuff when it's wrong, you're like something's wrong with you? You're like,
That's the worst thing to do.
yeah.
But I refuse to go to the fucking doctor. I haven't been to the doctor once in the past 3 years. It was because my knee was hurting and I got a steroid shot, and I loved it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, it was a great feeling.
Wasn't we hanging out that week or something?
Yeah, it's because I got real fat and I tried to play basketball like I used to, and I went down on my knee, and my knee was like, "Whoa, you're exceeding the weight limit."
What'd it do?
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, man.
What?
So, what was we talking about? Your cloud? Oh, we gotta stop doing that.
My clown?
Huh?
What?
Your cloud? Oh, your sack. The bump on your
No,
sack.
we were not talking about that sack.
Oh, we're talking
That's
about
a rabbit hole. We're not going down that
Googling
hole.
symptoms. Or I always think I can do anything. Like when
Yeah.
something breaks, I'm like, I'll Google it, I'll YouTube it, and I'll waste just as much time, and then I'll end up having to pay. Like your plumbing experience we had last year.
God, this is a horrible thing. That's one of those things where you just need to stop me after a while. Like, just knock me the fuck out if you have to, because I spent so much money on dumb tools that I will never use again.
And then we call the plumber, and he's
And
like,
then I didn't even get the problem fixed.
and then the worst part is, we're not plumbers.
Yeah.
And the plumber, we think we've like shattered, like we're gonna have to build a new wall like 6 inches back. Like we didn't know that you could add piping. It's like,
Guy fixes it in 2 minutes. And I'm not there, so he's talking shit to my wife and saying, "Hey, make sure he calls a fucking plumber next time."
I bet
Say, at me, bitch.
I bet plumbers go through a lot of shit.
Yeah. I see what they get paid for that shit.
Yeah.
No, that's not gay.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Whoa!
I'm
whoa.
learning today a lot about myself. This is good. This is a way to reflect. This is a
Well,
way
it's
to
because
grow.
you can hear your own voice in your head. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Well, not other than I just said the definition of thoughts, but this is different.
I wish I could do this in my car. on the
That
way to
doesn't
work.
sound safe. You can technically. I mean, you can't hear. It's not going to be this elaborate, but you could put headphones in. I think this is very valuable to me in the sense that I'll go back and watch my very first one. I'm like, I talk better. I got more hair.
Yeah, you do have more hair.
I
I have less hair, probably.
The lights are better. Yeah. It's just, where are you going? Are you about to show your head? Oh man,
Switching up the flow a little bit.
hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
We them guys that are heterosexual and aware of ourselves.
But you're the white cisgendered here. What do you think? Okay, I'm gonna bring up because I have more time than you, I think, to myself, right? So I have to keep myself out of the drawer, which is bad things in life. I feel like it's a drawer. Pick it out. There's Coke in there. Never done Coke, but there's Coke in there. You know, there's weed in there. This is all analogies. This is stuff in there that I'm like,
Coke.
I like pulling the drawer out, but I don't think it's good for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll do research on stuff. So I've been researching the past year about incels. Ever heard of them?
No.
What do you think incel stands for? It's a 2 words shortened to one.
In cells?
Yeah. INCEL.
Are they cells in your membrane that make you incest?
Worse.
Okay.
They're involuntary celibate guys. Do you know what that means?
They're involuntary, not having sex,
Exactly. So women don't want to have sex with them.
but they can't control it.
What do you mean they can't control?
I mean, is it something that like a disease? It sounds like a disease.
It's like you could call it. It's like the new age nerds. And I'm just saying that I'm like not saying nerds don't get pussy or anything. I'm just saying that it's like the new nerds. It's like people are like they've been beat down so much, and then it's basically people who physically like their genetics are #garbage,
trash.
yeah, basically, and they're just not physically attracted to women, but also they just stay in the rooms. They don't do anything. But the whole idea, why I brought up incels, because I was researching them. I was like, what is the premise behind being an incel? And they started basically they're almost alt-right for women. If you like, you know how like you're part of the clan. What are you, the Grand Wizard?
Yeah, I'm probably the leader of that.
What's the leader? Is that the Grand Wizard? I guess.
Captain.
I wouldn't see you as the captain. It's not a boat, bitch.
The boat of celibacy.
It could be, dude. If anyone can do it, the clan can't. Fuck.
Candyman can.
Anyways, but incels, involuntary celibate, guys who can't get laid, right?
Yeah.
But women don't like them. They'll go out and they'll attack women. Like 4 years ago, a guy in New York, say this is a map, that's New York.
Okay.
And then, what's that one then?
That's probably like South Carolina, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know where I'm at on the map.
Mhm.
So this guy ran through like 9 people just aiming at women. It's like, you won't fuck me, I'll run you over. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you. Like, fuck their lives up.
yeah, and he did. And it's like, and then that's when, and then they made there is this, wait, I wasn't going to do this, but I think this is, talk to the people. Tell them your experience so far and why I'm going to cue up a song.
Okay.
This song's an incel song.
So, shout out to me.
Shout out?
Looking for the podcast. It's gonna be coming on Spotify. It's gonna be Cody
Well,
Carter.
Not only
Takeover.
Spotify, you can get this on 6 streaming platforms.
This one's gonna be way better than TP's Takeover.
What?
Okay.
This is on TP's Takeover.
Yeah, I know. This is an advertisement for my podcast. I'm gonna be doing it on my cell phone when I take shits in the morning.
Dude,
Spending on average about 30 minutes on the toilet every day. That's just enough time to put in a good topic.
you should do that. You should go online and research.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. You know, guys on average spend an extra hour on the toilet a day compared to women.
Are you ready for this?
No.
All right, this is Incel Rebellion has begun. Egg White, Alec Minison music video.
Minnesota.
That's the guy who drove through New York and hit those people. And this is the music video that a fellow incel made about it. Oh, I'm glad I brought this up.
Was it like a hype video?
Yes.
They got highlights?
Yes. It's very distracting, but
What a world to
this
live in.
might get pulled down, but oh well. I'm gonna screen share it so we can watch this, so I can put it up there. You know how they do
Yeah,
that?
someone needs to see this.
Well, they've been watching it. Wait, did I do this? All right, we're recording. That's recording. Everything's recording. One day we're gonna have a producer in here. Like DJ Khaled's not in here today, but one day we're gonna have a real producer.
The one day I show up, he's not here.
I know. I was really wanting you to meet him.
That was my main goal. Coming here was to meet DJ Khaled.
Your second main one, right?
Yeah.
Did you just hear my belly?
Yeah, I thought it was mine.
All right, you ready? You
Yeah.
ready? So this is by a guy named Egg White.
Is that the engine? Oh God! You know what? It's kind of hype. He heated that bitch. This is so messed up. What the? Those Legos?
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's all I'm gonna play today. That's all I'm gonna play, just in case we get pulled off on
That
the.
girl was cheeky.
Yeah, but what do you think about that?
Man, it's so messed up, but in a way they made it where I just like the song. Is that okay?
I thought the same thing. I was like, you know what?
I don't know why I like the
I do
song.
not, but it's just like parents and rap music. I do not condone, but how can you not? How
It's
can you
so
not?
wrong.
Yeah, it's like fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch. Like
Yeah.
something like a rap. Could you
I
imagine
would
being
never fuck that bitch.
Also, could you imagine being a parent having like a daughter that's like 14, 15, and then you hear this rap and be like fucking your daughter on your couch, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh god.
It's like when the game said, so you're mad because your daughter fucked with me on spring break? Well, I'm going to fuck her to the springs break. That was intense. I would be mad as a parent.
Also, when rappers talk about banging somebody's girlfriend, I'm like, I hope he's not talking about me. Like,
Yeah, you never know. There could be a whole song. about your girlfriend and you don't know.
Especially if you're one of those guys that like say like your girl went to a concert and then like the next week he came out with a song called like "Fucking Your Girl" and then like he's like describing what she like. You're looking at pictures on Facebook of her what she's wearing. He's like had a green shirt. I pulled down her skirt and I'm like she has a green skirt. Or she has a green shirt and a skirt on.
Green's her favorite color.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I know she has a weakness for black guys.
Yeah.
She always said she wishes I was a rapper.
I'm gonna go run through a group of women and make a video about it.
Yeah, so that's terrible. So that's the whole idea. But it's just like, how do you get to that point? How do you get to that point? It's almost like the guys who break up with a girl or cheat on the girl and then they're mad at the girl after it's like they still talk bad to him and stuff. And you're like, what is the psychology behind that? Like that's like going to a basketball game and playing like 3 or 4 games. Then you're like, you know what, guys, I'm done this one. They start a game, and you're like, oh man, I wish I would have played. And you're like, hey guys, can I take your place? Can you switch me?
Instead of being mad at yourself, you blame it on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like there's
why don't you do something to make girls want to like you instead of killing them?
What do you think if you were a man, if you were a heterosexual man, and you were attracted to women? What would you do? What did you do to get your fiance in your life?
I went out on a limb and I let her know how I feel. I put myself out there.
Must have been a big limb.
And yeah, it was a pretty sturdy branch. But I think a lot of problems with guys is not putting themselves out there. You can't live your life scared. I got a crick in my neck.
Is that an analogy? Dude, do you think this is an analogy? This guy ran up in her apartment and shot it up.
He shot the club up, is that what you're saying?
Well, what kind of analogy could that be?
He jizzed in her veg.
Don't say that word.
He nutted in her.
Hey, you're getting too... My aunt might be listening to this.
He came...
Karen... Okay, let's just keep going. Oh my!
Discharged in her coin purse. Is that a better way to say it?
I hate that word, discharge.
Okay.
I think about my ex in high school when I hear that word.
He made a deposit in her checking account.
I love analogies, dude. I'm so corny when it comes to analogies.
You know why it's not a savings account?
What?
Because there's a lot more transactions than a checking account. If you know what I'm saying.
So you're saying this girl's a hoe?
Yeah.
She keeps sliding that.
She's not Jenny from the block. She's like Jenny from the Mediterranean.
She's
area.
She's Benny on the cock.
She's Benny on the cock. Yeah. Oh, that is a parody right there. If this doesn't go big, we need to do parodies. And if that doesn't go big, I wonder if people would want to watch us play really shitty on video games and stream it and talk about how good we are.
No. That's exactly what I want to start doing. But I don't know the avenue of how to... I don't know anything about screen recording video games and all that. Because all you need... Like, I really enjoy watching gamers who... They put a green screen behind them.
Yeah.
And then they look like they're in the video of the game. And they're just sitting there chilling, playing. I want to do us playing scary games. Would that not be fun?
Yeah, they're scary. Did you ever play that one I had? Dead by Daylight?
Oh, that's a good game.
I had to get rid of it. I straight up got rid of it.
You can't play that game.
I never had anybody over, and I was always by myself, and I was scared to play by myself because it was just too much.
Dude, I understand completely. Like, I think that I want to go a whole bunch of different ways. Like, I want to do like some type of gaming situation. Do this. I think I'm always gonna have a part. Like, I just want to see what it's gonna be like when I'm 40.
Yeah.
Like, look back and be like, dude, I was a douchebag.
I was so much fun.
Or I wasn't so much, or I thought I was funny, but I'm still, like, my biggest fear is, like, what if I do all this in 13 years, I still end up a FedEx driver? And they're like, well, then I could, but also somebody in the future could find this and be like, he just mapped me out the next 20 years. Not saying that they have to follow my life. I'm just saying, just an idea.
Yeah.
Of what it could be like.
Yeah.
And like how you get mad about dumb shit. It's like, oh, he gets mad about the Pop-Tarts being open too. Mm-hmm. And they're stale now.
Dude, we have the technology to ice the whole damn Pop-Tart. Why aren't we icing the whole thing? I'll pay the money. I'm sure millions of people will pay the money for a fully iced Pop-Tart.
What do you think the reasons for not icing the whole Pop-Tart is?
Counting calories? I don't know. Is it more calories for the icing? The icing is the best part.
Right, and then basketball players could go back, instead of saying I got ice in my veins, they could say I got ice on my Pop-Tart, icing on my Pop-Tart.
Andy Milonakis could say, I'm so iced out, but I'm not a Pop-Tart. Yeah.
Do you remember when, like, hearing when he was older than what he was? You're like, when, like, being a kid?
It fucks me up. He wasn't as funny. Like, I liked it better when I thought you were 12.
Yeah, now you're 47.
Yeah.
I watched a video of him like a year ago, and somebody at a CVS denied his. Are you chewing gum?
Yeah, I'm chewing a lot of gum.
Swallow it.
Why?
You're gonna be able to hear that on the podcast.
I've been chewing gum the entire hour.
Oh, now I'm gonna go through and put it.
Oh, that probably sounds like mac and cheese.
That sounds like the Hodge twins.
Wow.
All kinds of games. Oh, yeah. Get your hot ass arm up off me, man.
Open them sugar walls.
Oh man, this is great though. I can't believe we've done an hour and 5 minutes.
I got another 3 of me.
We can't do that long.
3 minutes. I gotta take shit. Right
Do
now.
you for real?
No.
Well, I think we can go. Let's do 15 more minutes and call it a day.
50?
15.
Okay.
Let's do our ending notes. Well, what I do want to say is
This is hard.
What do you mean it's hard?
It's hard to stop.
Yeah, that's exactly what Steve said. Like I was like, dude, we need to stop. We did like an hour and 20 minutes, and he's like, dude, I could go all day. And I think it's because we're so invested. Like when we're driving in the truck and you hear music and shit, it's kind of like your thoughts are so fucked up. But all I hear is you and me in here. Mm-hmm.
Don't you ever say that to me again.
What? You didn't like that? You didn't like?
All it is you and me.
Hey, bitch! I didn't look at you like that. For one,
You felt it like that.
I felt what? Like what?
I don't know.
Oh, I got a video for you that I've been watching lately. But next, so just so you know, hey man, do it again. I'm just gonna, when I do the small clip for Instagram, I'm just gonna randomly throw that in there. You just smacking your head on the mic. Say something funny for
Sometimes
Instagram.
you just want to fucking.
Dude, it looks like a Porto girl's like, oh, you like that? You like that? Huh? Yeah. Like, I don't think that's how you do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You like that friction?
Oh yeah, play that right there. But you always have a place on this podcast. I found this guy though.
I want to be like your Joey Diaz.
Okay, yeah.
I don't take shits in people's backyards that look like bears, but I could do that.
Dude, he's one of the funniest guys.
He is.
Let me find this video. Oh, let me find it. You keep talking.
Oh shit! I just went fucking dead.
Okay, well I got it. I found this guy that did a video about women and what he thinks about them, and he is legit crazy. He's like talking about like, when I come home, I need you to have oh, here it is. He's like, I need you to have the house clean, all this. Can you hear that? I don't care about this.
Cleaning shit up.
Making a song about it?
Women, let's cut to the chase here. Women should clean up. Not only should women clean up, women should clean up unprompted. And I'm going to tell you why. It's very, very simple. We live in a world where things need to be fair, 50-50, gender equality, blah, blah.
Gender equality.
I pay for things unprompted. You don't have to ask me to pay for shit. If we go for dinner,
This is
I'll
a
get my
white guy,
wallet,
isn't it?
Pay at the end.
I think
Don't even
he's
check
from
the price of the bill.
I don't know where he's from.
It always works. Just bang, ouch, pay, whatever, no problem. Unprompted, if you're with me, your life is effectively free. Everywhere you eat, everywhere you go, where you sleep, you ain't paying for shit. You ain't getting in my car and I'm asking you for motherfucking gas money.
He's an incel,
No,
isn't he?
I pay for everything, instantly, as a man should. So when you walk into a house and you see mess, why is your lazy ass not doing the right thing and start picking and cleaning shit up. If you're sitting there going, that's sexist. Well, it's sexist for me to fucking pay for everything, isn't it, you fucking bimbo?
Jesus.
But that's fine.
Who hurt
This is
you?
the whole world we live in now. Double standards. It's okay for me to do the
Poor
masculine
thing.
thing.
Who
but
hurt
it's
you?
not okay for you to do the feminine thing.
I found that, and I was like, damn, dude. That is when you're like, you see stuff like that, and you're like, dude, it's 2020.
That guy's scared. He is scared. He had some fat chick take advantage of him, and now he thinks all women are like that. 'Cause they're not.
yeah, I
They're
can
not.
see that. They're not all like that. But that just really baffled me. He was like, and then I thought he was gonna say bitch when he said he's like he wanted to say bitch.
Bimbo. You bimbo.
You darn tootin', you bimbo.
That's bull malarkey.
Spell malarkey. I think I know how to spell it.
M-A-Larkey. Malarkey.
Oh man, so I appreciate you coming on, and you always have. Whenever you feel, if you know what you should do, you should come on maybe once a month, and you should gather your thoughts and like, you know how that dumb shit that pisses you off. You're like, man, I'm fucking. Oh, tell that. Let's end with that story of the gas station with that woman.
Oh, okay. You know, I wasn't even planning on having, like, you ever go into a part of your life and you don't expect to come out with a story?
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
This was like just regular clockwork.
This was my last
type
weekend.
thing, you know, I was just running the gas station to grab some things. I don't remember what I was getting. But as I was checking out, the woman in front of me, probably in her mid-40s. I don't know how important that is for the story.
Was she sober, drunk?
She was sober. This is like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
On a
Paint a picture.
Friday, I think.
Paint a picture.
I don't know. But she was wearing like some Ugg boots and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She's like one of those older women that dress younger, which this still has nothing to do with the story. I'm just trying to paint the picture. I want you to see the
I always
picture.
thought that was a stigmatism.
Okay.
I thought that meant that back in the day when I was in third grade, I thought astigmatism was people who grew up but they didn't change their clothing because they didn't want to grow up.
Jesus. That's deep. But we were at the checkout, and she was in front of me, right? And I'm just sitting there, and I got my wallet out, and I'm ready to pay for whatever thing that I got. And as soon as she turns around, she was shorter than me. Most people are. She looks up at me just like this. Like I was the biggest fucking human being she's ever seen in her entire life, and she thought I was going to eat her. She had, you ever heard of women having fuck me eyes? She had don't fuck me eyes. She was petrified. And all I wanted to do was pay for my shit. This is a normal visit. I don't know you, lady.
You ever like
look at me?
Yeah, you ever like move, bitch? I'm trying to pay for my Skittles.
Yeah, instead of her undressing me with her eyes, she straight up like assaulted me with her eyes. So I pay for my things, and I walk out, and I'm on my way to the truck, and I notice this bitch is still staring at me while she's pumping gas.
How far away is she at this point?
Probably like
What
20
pump?
yards.
What pump number is she at?
Pump 12, the farthest one.
Okay.
And she's looking at me, and I don't know if she knows I can see her, but she's looking at me like she either wants to
Wait, do you
ride
sure
my face or fight me. I don't know
ride
what it
your
is.
face or fight you?
Yeah.
That's like that's like a fight or flight, but ride my face or fight me.
Yeah.
Which one would be worse?
Neither. I don't know this woman. I don't like the way she looked at me. I have no relationship
And then
with
that
that woman.
bothered you all day, didn't it?
It did.
And
I went home. I told everybody.
He's like, I shouldn't have to deal with shit like that.
I will never forget the terrifying look in that woman's eyes.
Was she like shorter than me?
Yeah, she was a smaller woman.
She was tiny. Maybe. Do you think that?
Honestly, she might have been a dwarf.
Maybe that's why she was.
So
Maybe she was jealous of
I'm
your height.
overreacting a little bit.
Maybe she's jealous of your height.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just kick her in the forehead?
I could have. I could have tripped over.
Don't
But then
do
I
that.
would've died.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it.
It all goes back to
It's
tripping.
hard in these streets.
Yeah, don't.
Tie your shoelaces. Watch for cracks. Wear
Dude.
shoes around the house.
All right, let's get out of here. Well, I appreciate you coming, man, and it means a lot. And I definitely would. You were my least favorite guest, but
Thanks, man.
I would
Thank
love
you
to
for
have you.
having me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Steve.
Happy birthday, Steven. At Stephen Gordon 25 with a PH.
Yeah, AT. Don't
Tell him
forget
happy birthday.
that. Yeah, happy birthday, but I appreciate you coming. I definitely want you back. And also, I'm not trying to put pressure on you, man. But I think this is real good for me, and I could see you got a basement. You got a basement. You can bring in a little mic,
I have a basement. You're right, I do have a basement.
Wait, where are you? I don't like how you said it.
I have an extra room that you don't know about in my basement. It's where I keep my tools and stuff.
Yeah. We're going. Chris Hansen? Is it
This
Hansen?
is Dateline NBC. I'm Chris Hansen.
No, Chris. I'm here for you.
All right. Is there an outro with DJ Khaled? I've never listened to the whole podcast before. I usually turn it off after 5 minutes. Just kidding.
Speaking of which, DJ Khaled, throw that intro in there. Throw that outro in there. Wait, we got everything done. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. You want to go eat?
Yeah.
What time is it?
I will never not want to go eat.
What time is it?
According to this 1982 model
Oh, it's only 2.
VTech phone, it's 2:08 p.m.
But if somehow you ever find this in proximity of Kentucky, hit me up. We could do a video. Oh, Cole's gonna be back. I want him to do a year reunion of when he came on. He came on last.
Me and him
April.
can tell some stories together.
Dude,
too.
also I would like that too. If anybody ever wants to come in and just do, I'll put it on my shit.
Yeah.
Like just do what I do.
We
But
need multiple mics. We could do a whole Ellen DeGeneres set.
I can get these mics are pretty cheap. These mics are $80.
I got a couch and 2 love seats. We can set it up.
Dude, we should start doing like how Joe Rogan does fight companions.
Yeah.
We should do that for like XFL.
I am fully save it for another episode because I can talk about XFL.
Okay.
all day.
Well, thanks for coming. We're gonna get out of here. Throw that intro outro. Shit. Yeah, we gotta act like we're dancing. And this is just like 30 seconds in the song, so we just gotta act like we're just. Oh, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I'm rich, bitch. Boy, we wanted to say that.